You know what? How about this? Let's talk about what is overrated. Okay, let's talk about all the overrated things. Don't kill me. Beyonce is overrated. Met Mike Tyson. We were with the football team. We had that seminar.
Whoa, you met Mike Tyson?
Thank you so much. I've always wanted to learn more about credit repair. Oh my god. I just see my credit score going down. And I just think about all the people that I've knocked down. And it makes me so sad. I want to call.
Fucking mimosas, bro.
Mimosas are very overrated.
For what, bro? Just drink the damn champagne.
Bro, they have bottomless mimosa. Do they have bottomless champagne? Cause no. Hear me out. Cause if they have bottomless mimosa, just give me a fucking bottle of champagne and let me be on my fucking way. Just give me my fucking bottle. If it's really bottomless, give me my bottle of champagne.
Y'all don't really know what the business is, man. We are recording on the camera. We are recording on Zoom, and we are back. We are back in the HQ, in the office, stirring up the pot, cooking. Let him cook. Let him cook. We are here. Hard as fuck.
Hey, stay hard.
75 hard.
Days of being hard. Stay hard.
Went past the day of 75.
This episode is brought to you by Blue Chew.
Dude, if there's anything that I don't want to get sponsored by is Blue Chew.
Well, what do they pay well?
Man, what happened to the BetterHelp? Did we settle for less? Have we settled for less? Come on now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having two sponsors of like, oh, thank you for the shout out sponsors, BetterHelp and Blue Chew. Everybody be like, whoa.
Do they work together?
The best therapy is.
I don't think I should be chewing gum because you can hear the. So let me actually. Here. Ew. Bro, stop.
I'm so
that.
sorry.
That's gross.
I love every single one
Here,
of you.
how much do you care about this McChicken wrapper?
Not a lot.
I'm just going to tear myself a piece.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll put both of our pieces on the same piece.
No. I'm going to just save it for later.
Could you tear me one?
Yeah. Is that weird to save gum for later?
No.
Are we poor?
We are
farmers. And yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy James.
And it's your boy Karl.
And welcome back to another episode of the Why Not podcast, where we
really didn't think this one through.
No, we didn't think about it. We're the Why Not podcast that you listen to when you're taking a poop.
Damn right.
Yep.
I really hope you guys do listen to us when you poop. You know what I mean?
It would be an honor, really.
Genuinely. Like, just, I'm over here screaming like, ah!
Yeah.
And you're just 75 hard.
Like, just imagine you sitting down on a warm toilet. And you're just like dropping one. And you're listening to us
straight
talk.
into the bowl.
That's awesome.
Don't you hate that feeling when you like poop and then it's like hard enough to like for the water to like splash up and the water just.
Oh, you mean a natural bidet?
That boy.
You know, I know exactly what animation you're talking about. Right.
You're just like.
Okay, so before we get into anything, let's just have a little bit of small talk, all right? So, Karl.
Let's go with the small talk, man.
How are you doing, man? How are you doing?
Dude, let's just put out stuff that I have not put out on the podcast yet.
Okay.
Because of like, you know, we're waiting and I feel like we're so weeks ahead of like the news. But if you guys don't know yet, recently just found out, well, not recently, 19 weeks ago, or not even 19 weeks ago, just whatever. My wife was pregnant.
Woo.
Yeah, man. It was the craziest thing. And first of all, what I'm going to do on this podcast is just thank God for miracles, man. Man, it was just, we recently just got married in November. Obviously, y'all remember that. And then next thing you know, like not even 6 months into our marriage, pregnant. So
you got the bread in the oven.
Yeah, man. So I got the bread in the oven, and that
Toasting.
thing is toasting, cooking until we pull it out, and it's just a nice little loaf.
Nice little loaf.
Little loaf.
And then you're gonna butter it up.
Yeah, man, dude. On it. butter her
Was
up.
that weird?
I just
Should
I just don't know what I would butter her up with.
I mean, when I say butter her up, I mean like like spoil her because she's your daughter. Like,
Oh
you
yeah,
butter
yeah,
her
yeah.
up.
Build me up, buttercup. But yeah, no, man. We just recently found out that Jasper was pregnant, and it is it's one of the greatest blessings that I could ever receive. It's really overwhelming, but a good overwhelming. You know what I mean? Like, we recently just got married. Now she's pregnant. It's like we're constantly building this family that we have, that we've always wanted. Ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted a family of my own. Especially coming from like the hardships that I've had when I was younger. If you know me, ever since I was young, man, if you know, you know what I mean. And just being able to grow up and do all the things that I've seen not a lot of people do, and I'm currently doing it right now. And it kind of makes you kind of just step back and reflect on, like, because knowing my history, you already know I'm somewhat like hard on myself already. But it isn't until you get married and you have a family and you look at your surroundings and you see what you have and you step back and you're like, damn, dude, I really have it good. Like, if you really step back and look at it, your life really ain't bad, bruh.
A lot of the times, your life is not as
your
bad
life
as you
is
think
actually great, dude.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, like, if you think that you're going through some hard fucking time, and then again, we don't know what you're going through. Some things you just don't understand, but that's cool, you know what I mean? Because you also have to always be grateful, because at the end of the day, you have a place to sleep, you have food on the table. And I put this out on my story. One of the, like, I think you saw it on my close friend's story. I put it out to where it was like, you know, throughout the days we complain, like, go inside of the house, you seem so stressed out. And that was me like a couple weeks back. I came into the house, I was so overwhelmed, bro. Like, I was so tired because I worked the overnight shift, you know, coming home, and I got home late that night. So I was working all the way from like 9:45 p.m. I mean, driving there even earlier, not getting home until like 7:30, 8 even, right? And I'm just over it. Like, I'm tired. And then when I come home, I just see dishes. I see all this laundry that I have to do. I see a living room that has to get cleaned. And then, you know, sometimes Jasper and I will go at it. But then next thing you know, I sat on the couch and then I realized, like, maybe it's just perspective. The way that I look at the way things are, like, damn dishes, damn laundry, damn angry wife, damn, like, messy living room, overwhelming job. But then if you switch that around, you get to say, like, thank God for dishes, that I get to have 3 meals a day, that sink is filled up after dishes that we've eaten. You know what I mean? Thank God for the laundry, that the fact that I have clothes on my back. You know what I mean? Thank God for a messy living room, that I have a space that I can just sit down and be safe. Thank God for a wife, for someone who's so supportive and caring enough to communicate with me and to let me know of my faults whenever I do fall down, and then being just open. You know, there's so many things that we can do and look at if we just switch the perspective of everything. So that's basically what I've been doing these past few days, this past few weeks, just being able to just take in everything that God's blessed me with and realize that, yeah, life is a struggle, but there's somebody out there that's going way, like, somebody's fucking going through it. So how bad can my life be? You know what I mean? I got somewhere to sleep. I got shit to eat. Like, it's all glory to God, man. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's a great way to look at it.
So, yeah, I mean, other than that, I've been good, bro. Just been trying to take in this whole experience. Hopefully, you know, praying for good health for baby, praying for my marriage, praying for friends and family. And what is that one song from Future and Drake? He said, life is good. You know what I mean?
I think I remember that.
But yeah, man, real good, man. How about you?
Good to hear, man. Good to hear. It's funny because when I asked you that question, my next thought was, oh, snap. I should probably think about what I've been doing so then I have an answer when Karl asks me. And honestly, I have no idea.
You've been on a grind.
I've just been busy. Like, as boring as it sounds, I've just been busy, bro. Like,
Right.
filming, Easy Media, working with Johnny with Automotive Consulting and Easy Repair.
Facts. Shout out to Automotive Consulting and also Easy Repair, bro.
Shout out Automotive Consulting podcast.
Damn
the
right.
UC workshop. The last time I saw you, the last time we technically filmed an episode was after the UC workshop when we had Jaden here. Well, you had one separately with you, Jaden.
Right. But until then, it's been...
Yeah, we just kind of been not slacking. We just been busy.
Yeah, bro, life catches up. You know what I
we
mean?
live in different cities. It's hard for us to always see each other, and sometimes, like today, we're luckily able to see each other.
Yeah,
but
you try it.
Yeah, you try it. Go to another city an hour and 40 minutes and try to make something like this happen. It's not as easy.
So
as
let me ask you this before we get down to the nitty gritty of like whatever we're gonna be talking about today. I've asked Jayton how the workshop was. I've asked Nate how the workshop was. Being able to finally sit down with the boy, how was the UC workshop to you? Behind the camera, you know what I mean? Like just setting up the whole thing. How was it in your perspective?
I think that the UC workshop was definitely a success. I had a lot of fun. Me and Nate were really happy and very proud with the turnout, with the amount of people that came through.
Right.
I would love to do more events like the UC workshop. We're planning to do more. We actually have a workshop that we're planning soon. And then after that, well, I don't really want to say too much, but we have other things that we want to do besides just dance workshops. So definitely keep your eyes open. Check out the Untitled Collective on Instagram and on YouTube. I don't think we have anything else besides that, but it was really cool. Shout out Jaden and Marvin and Jalika for teaching. Super
Straight
dope,
goats, bro.
Super dope dancers, super dope choreographers. Really glad that they got to bring something to the dance community, and really hoping that for those who couldn't make it, hopefully you guys could make it. We had a limited amount of space, so not everybody could make it, but really hoping that more people could try to get there early so then we can accommodate for everybody. But yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, man, I'm not saying this just because you're my boy or like I feel any type of like bias. And the one thing I want people to understand with this podcast, right, is that like everything that we communicate with each other is completely 100% honest. It's like we really use this podcast to just like be transparent with each other. Like, you know, after James and I don't see each other for like weeks, we really have a lot to unpack. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you know, because we also get caught up with like talking to the same people every day. Yet when you have one of your, like, if not one of my best friends, my best friend living in another city, and I finally get to sit down and talk to him, but then within the chaos, within the hecticness, being able to just sit down and everything still be the same, it's a blessing that I will never neglect, ever. So just being able to be honest and just be 100% like truthful and non-biased, like that workshop was absolutely amazing. Like for anyone that ever wants to just experience a workshop full of like community and just like a paying, it almost felt like, I mean, it did feel like, not almost, but it felt like we were paying homage to what the community was like back then, of like what everyone prioritized. Like no matter what it was, we were there for each other. We supported each other.
Yeah.
You know, everything about that we do with dance. And I was talking to Marbian about this recently at the little get together, little powwow that we had today.
Well, yeah, the house party.
Yeah, the house party. It was more of just like, sometimes people forget that dance is a community based type of thing. It's like we continue to learn from each other and we watch videos, and like it's just the fact of like how Crucial started, like a group of friends, you know what I mean? It all starts with the friends.
Yeah.
And we're all there for each other. We bond. We get to know each other outside the dance floor. You know what I mean? So whenever we lay everything out other than dance and you build the bonds, I feel like the dance just gets stronger.
No,
you know
I agree.
I mean? And that's how I felt at that workshop. And something that I didn't mention during that podcast with Jayden and Nate was the fact that we brought back the shoe throw.
Oh, yeah, that
Dude,
was crazy.
when was the last time you've seen somebody do that shit at a class?
Bro, that made me feel like I was back in like 2013,
I don't know.
2014.
I don't know what idea came into my head to like start taking off my shoe.
Because like sometimes when something is so dope.
So
everyone
like
is
chef's
just so
kiss.
happy. Everyone's so happy. Everyone's just so pleased to be there.
Right.
It's just like, listen.
It just brings you back, man. And it was
perfection.
beautiful. And then whenever it was just so cool, like, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to say it was my idea, but I started taking my shoe off, and then I was like, yo, let's do a shoe throw for Marbian. And then everyone started taking like their one shoe off. And then as soon as he was done with his piece, we all threw it. I just felt like nostalgic. You know what I mean? Especially watching like the urban dance camp videos and shit like that, watching stuff from like Snow Globe. It was like, that's stuff that we used to do as a community, you know? It's like, let's fucking bring stuff like that back.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
When I was a kid, I've always wanted to go to urban dance camp.
Dude, it's been a dream.
That was my dream.
What was the top choreo that you saw from urban dance camp?
I can't, bro. There are too many.
You have to name one that you'll always remember.
Okay, so one, Stuck on Stupid, Brian Pusebos. Another one was a Ian Eastwood. What was that song called?
Was it with Chachi?
Yeah, it was Chachi.
Fall.
Yeah.
I want to make you fall in love.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to sing it because I don't want to hurt your ears.
Oh, God.
There was another one that was John Haw. Get out of your mind.
John
bro.
Hall's a beast, bro.
Get out of your mind. Keone and Mari did a whole bunch that.
Oh, there's way too many of Keone and Mari, bro.
Yeah, I can go on and on about it, but I won't because today is not about Richmond. I almost said Richmond Urban Dance Camp. It's not about that either, okay? So, don't want to get too sucked into it. I do have something that I wanted to talk to you about.
What is that thing?
I'm gonna pull up my little notepad.
We love it when he pulls out the notes. We still have to find a name for this segment of our podcast.
Yeah.
We really have to break it down.
We are not doing good. We are slacking. All right. So
welcome back to the Sigma section.
I'm not sure how long we're going to talk about this for, but I do want to ask you a question, okay?
What is it, man?
What are some things that people pretend to like?
People.
That is exactly what I was thinking about when I wrote that question down. Because hear me out, okay? Listen, I'm not saying that we're all people pleasers, because we're not all people pleasers, but
fuck, dude.
I don't like a lot of people.
I don't like a lot of people
I really
either,
don't
bro.
like a lot of people. And it's not that I'm an asshole or anything. It's just that there are some things that people do that I'm not really a huge fan of. And I don't want to like.
It's gonna go down a whole rabbit hole if we keep talking.
I feel like it would. We just want thinking maybe this is not the best thing to talk about.
No, it is a good thing to talk about because it's like I said, we're gonna be 100% transparent here. When it comes to like that question, is like, what do people act like they like but they don't actually like?
Yeah.
And I said people. It comes down to the fact of, first of all, you are not obligated to feel or do anything because of anyone's opinion towards you. You had a purpose before they had an opinion. All right? And that's tough. That's tough words. Jalen Hurts said that in an interview. He said that you had a purpose before somebody else had an opinion. And that's what should matter to you 100%. How you grew up, how your morals are, how you value yourself, how you value other people, especially if you're a faith-driven person, how you're supposed to perceive people, how you're supposed to love people is how you should solely live your life, regardless of what other people may do. So, how I live my life, right? Someone may do something that I don't like. Okay. Maybe somebody has a character that I don't like. Mm-hmm. But what happens at the end of the day is no matter what, as a kid, even as a kid, before I even knew God, I was always taught to be polite. I was always taught to be, I'll have my tendencies of like, right? But then I was always taught to be nice, polite, say thank you, yes ma'am, no ma'am, thank you for your time, and to also just love.
Yeah.
Also just to enjoy the presence of people, because within the world that we live in, all we got is ourselves, but then if you really look around, we have each other. You know what I mean? And sometimes, and this is a hot take that's so common sense that nobody fucking listens to it, it's okay to agree to disagree.
Oh, I agree to disagree all the time.
It's okay to agree to disagree, but not to make a big fuss about it, but to respect each other's opinions.
Yeah.
Like, for example, my wife and I. Maybe she has a different perspective than I do, but she's my wife. We communicate. If there's something that's just she doesn't like, given, of course, when you have a partner, your morals are somewhat supposed to go aligned with each other. Your values are cool, right? But if there's just something, it can be like the stupidest thing, and I just don't agree with it. It's okay to agree to disagree, because at the end of the day, she has her own opinion. I have my opinion, but leaving the utmost respect for this person, because I still love them for how they are and what they think. Cool, whatever. Maybe I just don't roll by it, but that doesn't mean I treat you any different. You know what I mean? And that's how we should perceive everybody in this world. Like, no matter what they do, love with a big heart, love how you were taught to, and just be real with people, bro. Well, you know what's funny? Will told me that, and shout out to Will, bro. Will's always fucking dropping wisdom on me. He's always telling me, like, you know, out of the most people that I talk to, like, you and your wife give the most honest reactions without even saying anything. So just say, for example, there's somebody saying something, right? And I'm over here, like, you know, there's those people that'll be like, oh, yeah, that's crazy. You know what I mean? But for me, when I hear something that I just don't align my values and my morals with, I kind of like give this face where I'm just like, okay. Yeah, and to be honest, that's okay. I'm not obligated.
You know, you actually reminded me of something. So here's the thing. When someone's talking to me, sometimes I'll be smiling like, oh, wow, okay, yeah, I'm interested. And it's not that I'm not interested, but I noticed that I kind of have a resting bitch face myself. Like,
You really do.
Sometimes if I'm talking to you and I'm engaged, I'll look at you like, and it's not that I'm not interested or I'm angry, because that's another thing that I noticed. People will ask me, like, hey, is James okay? I'm fine.
Yeah, that's one of the
chilling.
things. That's one of the things that I've had to like. James is a weird one, man. James will have a resting bitch face, and then sometimes, like, for me, I still had to get used to it. But like when he texts like he's mad at you.
People say that I sound like a businessman when I'm talking.
All right, you do, bro.
Like
Like you're standing on business 24/7 when you could just be like, all right, bud, thanks. He's like, oh, hey, or especially when you call me by my name, I know I'm in trouble. Like, I know I did something wrong. Like, he's like, hey, Karl. I'm like, fucking hell, bringing out the govy, bro. Whoa. Didn't know we were on a first name fucking basis here. He's like, hey, Karl, do you mind uploading the episode that you forgot to fucking upload? And I'm just like, holy shit, he's pissed. But then when it comes like, yeah, and I'm like, all right, we're cool.
What's good, my boy?
There's like a whole different transition of like, yeah, hey, Karl. And I'm like, fuck, he brought out the government name on my ass. But that's just you, and I love it.
I mean, like, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole or anything.
No, for sure. I know.
I just think that sometimes I'm quiet. Sometimes I can be stern. But I'm not stern because I'm mad all the time, or I'm not stern because I'm trying to, like, I guess it's just a personality thing.
You got that Leo energy, bro.
I don't know, man. People say that Leos are very, like, selfish or very, like, I'm all about myself. But I don't really feel that way.
You know what's funny though is that people may perceive you like that, but sometimes I feel like the reason why I like you so much, and don't take this the wrong way, it's just characteristics that I found like you and Jasper have like same energy stuff where it's like I feel like you're always doing something for everyone else. And that's me being 100% honest with you. Like, yeah, you'll do stuff for yourself, but the majority of the work that you do is you doing stuff for other people to complete their happiness, and that makes you happy. And that's how Jasper's happy. Like, making sure that her family's taken care of and making sure that everyone around her and, like, doing something good for other people will fulfill her. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's like, dude, that's not being selfish. That's called being selfless. And so don't Don't switch it up, man.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like at one point I was very selfless until I realized that I was kind of like neglecting myself.
Right,
And
right.
that was 2020, early 2022.
Oh, bitch, I know.
And that's when I left Crucial. And it's not because I don't love Crucial, because I literally have you guys tatted on my arm. So this is
right.
like, you know, but it's just that like I was like, man, I need to take care of myself.
Oh, don't get it twisted. That one conversation we were having here where your brother was just like saying some shit about men, fuck men. You were like,
Eyes
bro,
rolling back.
I am paying attention to you, bro. Every time you mention something like, man, women don't give a fuck about men. He was over here like, amen, brother. Amen.
Hallelujah. Oh man.
Praise, praise. And he starts dancing.
Hallelujah. Make sure y'all go to church. It's Easter coming up, man.
No, that's right, man. Good Friday just
man.
passed, bro.
But I don't know. I don't know why I wrote that note down. I must have had some thought that I really wanted to talk about. Now I don't remember besides people, but I had a feeling that there was more. But I will say this:
People's a hot topic.
it is a hot topic, and I don't know if I want to dive into that hot topic right now.
Here, let me do this.
Okay.
Let me do this. Since I can't think of anything other than people,
Okay.
why don't we do what we always do?
Reddit.
No, I mean
Like
Reddit, but like robot Reddit.
oh AI Reddit.
Oh, the takeover of AI. Bro, I swear to God, AI's taking over the world.
Yeah. Honestly,
And it's scary.
We can legit. I know what we should do. We should be like, hey yo, ChatGPT, can you like finish this episode? just go and grab tacos.
Oh my. Here, let me ask ChatGPT.
Okay, let's see what ChatGPT.
What are some things? Jeez, I type so slow. With this thing. What are some things people pretend?
And if we have time, I just
like.
remembered a really funny story that I'd love
Yeah,
to
man.
tell.
I'm just gonna list down these real quick. ChatGPT knows the answers to all.
I feel like Reddit would have that too. I mean, like, let's think about it. Like, guys, you please tell us. There has to be something that you don't actually like that you pretend to like. Like, for example, this is my personal opinion. I think that bacon is overrated. I think bacon is overrated.
Whoa,
Okay.
dude. Okay, whoa. Pause. You think bacon is overrated?
I think bacon is overrated.
That is the classic breakfast, bro.
That
I mean,
is-
other than what my culture is also spam and eggs. But when you're
Mm-hmm.
coming like here to America, bacon's part of the breakfast. Like,
Bacon is good, but it's overrated.
so what would you replace it with?
Well, okay. So if I were to replace bacon, I could replace bacon with a lot of things. I could replace bacon with ham.
Wrong.
I can replace bacon. Wrong. You don't agree? Again, I
Nah,
never. s-
bro, I wouldn't take ham over bacon any day, bro. Bacon's gonna be top.
You know what? How about this? Let's talk about what is overrated. Okay, let's talk about all the overrated things, because I do think one, bacon is overrated.
Wow.
There are so many things. All right, what else is overrated? Don't kill me. Beyonce is overrated. I think that yep. I said it. I think that she's very talented, but I think that she's overrated.
She's gonna be out to get you now.
Hey, Beyonce. Let me know. Send me a DM. Okay. Zendaya, overrated. I think Zendaya is
Whoa,
overrated.
dude.
Absolutely.
You're wild.
I think Zendaya
You're wild
is
as shit.
mad
Zendaya
overrated.
is
Hell yeah.
overrated to
Hell
you?
fucking yeah.
Are you living under a rock?
If Zendaya walked by me, I wouldn't even sneeze in her direction. I mean, I wouldn't
God.
sneeze in her direction because that's rude. Like, what I'm trying to say is I do
You're
think Zendaya is
wild.
over. You don't think so?
Dude, I mean, like,
What's the appeal? Explain to me. I'm listening.
I just feel like Zendaya is just such a great actress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there are multiple great actresses out there, but Zendaya just, I don't know, brings something different. I mean, other than her dating Spider-Man.
You know what? Let me clarify. I think that she's overrated when it comes to like her attractiveness. I think that she's an excellent actor, but a lot of times people will say, "Oh, Zendaya, she's so hot." I don't see it personally. Okay, I think Zendaya is a little overrated. What did you just?
I mean, no. If you want to continue, I also asked ChatGPT what are some things that are overrated.
Okay, I want to see what ChatGPT
Okay,
got to say.
let me list things down.
All right, Chatty.
And we can talk about different ones that I say if you agree, but we'll talk about that after I read everything.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, because I know you might have some comments about this.
All right.
The influencer lifestyle. Now, I haven't lived in it. Actually, no. Like I said, we're gonna talk about this after.
Okay.
Being busy.
I do say that a lot.
Live music festivals.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. You know what? This is a good list.
Okay, another one. Pumpkin spice everything when it comes to fall.
Okay. That's also a good one.
And then, this is the funny part. ChatGPT was like, want to go niche? I can get petty with it.
Oh, B.
And I said, get petty with it.
Fucking petty
She
with
said,
it.
oh, all right, let's go petty. This bitch said brunch. Listen, bro. Look, I'm being attacked right now. I love brunch. I don't care what it is, bro. From 10 to 11, I love brunch. I'm so sorry.
Hold on.
This bitch first. ChatGPT's gonna get canceled for this, bro.
Listen, all right. No, ChatGPT, thank you, actually has a lot of good points.
I'm not done. There's a whole list.
Oh, for real? No, keep going.
Oh, okay.
Let me see what ChatGPT got to say. Brunch.
Fireworks.
Okay.
Bitch said they last 5 minutes, scared dogs, and then what?
Yo, what the fuck?
Talking about your dreams.
Oh my gosh.
No one wants to hear how you fought a dragon while your ex was watching from a cloud. That one friend who's always traveling. She's broke, couch surfing, and hasn't had a stable Wi-Fi connection in months.
Jeez, man.
Oh, what is it? What was this other one that ChatGPT said? Charcuterie boards.
Okay.
Group photos at the gym.
Okay, hold on. Let's take a pause. Okay. So let's go through some of the things that ChatGPT has said that we believe in, okay?
Right.
So one thing that really stood out to me was music festivals or concerts. Okay, hear me out. And I'm standing on this. Majority of the concerts that I went to suck. And this is why I say that. When I go to concerts, sometimes it's just the artist playing their music, singing / or rapping to the music. And then that's it. It's like there's nothing else but that. I remember I went to a 50 Cent concert one time.
50 Cent?
Mm-hmm.
How much did it cost?
I don't remember actually.
50 Cent?
Probably like not. But that would be nice if it was 50 cents.
That'd be such a brand deal.
That would be crazy.
That'd be a deal.
And you know, 50 Cent, he's a legend. Everybody knows 50 Cent. You know, seeing him, he's going on tour. Oh yeah, let's go and see him live. We went to go see him live. Me personally, and this is just what I personally think, it was very boring. Okay. I think he might have brought out dancers. The dancers were fine, but his performance was really mediocre. It was like after he was done doing one song, boom, it was just another song. So yeah, concerts suck, man. A lot of the time when I go to see rappers, the concerts are just like, it's a lot of loud music, and sometimes I can't even really hear it. And it's like, instead of like, I don't know, I me personally, it's like, it's okay. I'm spending a lot of money to be around a lot of people, to hear a lot of loud music of
You can
songs
do that shit at home.
that I already know, and it's like, bruh. And then like I'm hungry, ask for a hot dog. It's $30.
Also, you're at like seats that aren't even fucking close to the guy.
No, but they were expensive seats.
Damn right. So,
but
no, you go ahead.
I will say one thing. I did see Tyler the Creator recently,
and that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
I saw Tyler the Creator live with Steve. It was his Cornucopia, and I will say this: that was the best performance I've ever seen in my
Why'd
life.
you say it like that? Best performance.
Bro, why, did I really say it weird?
No, you were just like performance. Why did you say like best concert?
I mean,
best performance of an artist that you've seen?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because it wasn't just
He's
like,
different, bro.
Bro, it was art. His performance was literally art. I don't know anyone who could top that besides maybe, possibly Lady Gaga. I don't know. But I think...
That was so random. Lady Gaga? You could have think of everyone else but Lady Gaga?
I think I was thinking of Lady Gaga because she's going on tour and we might go see Lady Gaga.
Oh,
live.
shit.
And
that's
like
very iconic for like dancers too, dude.
Yeah, and that's the thing. She's very like artistic. And if I'm going to go to see a concert, I don't want to see a rapper with a mic. Everyone put your motherfucking hands up.
Lady Gaga doesn't lip sync.
Like, bro, like, can you entertain me? I don't want to entertain myself. Entertain me. All right. Tyler the Creator. Props to you. That was
Tyler
an
the Creator,
amazing
big
performance.
shout out. And also, let this guy tell me why. I don't know if it was over text or we were over the phone, right? And then we were texting each other or calling each other, and I said, hey, man, what else you got going on tonight? You're like, oh, I'm just going to a concert. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm over here thinking, right, like Richmond local band fucking performing at whatever the fuck theater they're going to be at. Tell me why the fuck the next day I'm over here seeing him live. Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator. Like, you can't just say that you were at a concert, bro. You could have said that you were going to see Tyler the Creator.
But
Why didn't you lead with that?
Because before I had that experience with Tyler the
your
Creator,
idea was just
my
like
idea
concert.
was like concert. It's just a fucking concert. We're playing loud fucking music.
But it's Tyler the Creator.
But this was insane. It was crazy, man.
Bro, what was that one song we got lit at? We got lit in your car before we went to the wedding. St. Chromacopia. And then we were just like bouncing in the car, driving over to the venue.
Man, I don't know. Is it Sticky?
No, it's not Sticky. This was like way before Sticky got popular. It was like the first song that he dropped off his Chromacopia album. But I was just reminding you of that memory.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
What else did ChatGPT say was overrated?
ChatGPT also said brunch. I did mention brunch.
One of the first ones. It
Let's
said, I'm
check here. Being busy.
Oh, I want to talk about that. Yeah, being busy.
Okay.
So here's the thing. I'm always busy. Now,
That's you.
Well, yeah, but do I want to always be busy? Maybe.
Right.
But I don't really say... Hold on, let me try to put my thoughts together. I'm not like super proud of being busy.
Right.
Because when I say, oh, I'm busy, that's really just me saying I'm doing a lot of stuff. I don't really feel like explaining it. I've been busy. But like, it's really true. Like, if I really explain how I've been.
Right.
On Thursday, I came to Richmond. I'm sorry, not Richmond.
Timeline.
I came to Norfolk because we were supposed to have a automotive consulting seminar for Norfolk State University.
Right.
So we came to do that, but that got pushed back. So we had to go the next day. And then on the next day, we had the seminar. We met Mike Tyson. We were with the football team. We had that seminar.
Whoa. Whoa. You met Mike Tyson?
Oh, sorry. Did I say Mike Tyson?
Michael Vick?
Michael Vick.
Jesus Christ. Dude, you do these things where like, oh yeah, no, I went to a concert, Tyler the Creator. Oh yeah, we met Mike Tyson, football players. I'm like, Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. I've always wanted to learn more about credit repair. Oh my God. I just see my credit score going down. And I just think about all the people that I've knocked down. And it makes me so sad. I want to cry.
Let me bring you back up.
Oh, thank you so much. My fight with Jake Paul. Was it Jake Paul or Logan Paul? I don't remember. I'm too old.
I just remember my ass cheeks hanging out.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You guys remember that?
I play for you every day. I pray that I pray that God just forgives me and heals you from all the damages I'm about to do to you.
Dude, you really go in, bro. Like, at first it's the Donald Trump theme, and then you just spot on Mike Tyson, bro. Mike Tyson!
So, sorry. Back to what I was saying. Oh, man, Michael Vick. We went to go see Michael Vick, and we had a chat with Michael Vick. Talked about credit repair and stuff. It was really cool. After that, what was that? That was yesterday. Came back, chilled out. The next day, which was today, I had a shoot in somewhere. I had a shoot in Norfolk for a dance video, and then I met with my brother. Before meeting with my brother, I went to go to the house.
Yes,
party.
saw you there.
And then after that, we had a photo shoot, me and my brother, and then we came here to have the podcast episode.
Right.
And then tomorrow, I have to go see Nate and go see my goddaughter and see Rachel and the family.
Oh yeah.
And I have to drop off the Aura stuff, and then I gotta go back home, and then like the next weekend, I'm pretty much gonna be coming right back because we gotta do Aura stuff, and then throughout the week after my 9 to 5, I got my 7 to 10, which is Easy Media and Easy Repair and the Why Not podcast. So when I say I'm busy, it's pretty much just me saying all of that, but I just don't really feel like explaining it.
Hard work.
Is it overrated?
Yeah, that's another thing they said.
I don't know. It depends if you're making a lot of money from it or if you really enjoy it, which I do really enjoy it, so I do think that it's worth it.
What are some things people tend to like? ChatGPT said work. Oh yeah, I love my job, but generally people are just being like, bro, this thing is killing me right now.
You know, that's very true. And something that I realized is sometimes I would say, oh man, I hate my job.
Sarcasm.
I'm about to just quit and do Easy Media full time. But honestly though, I actually really like my job.
Right.
I actually do like my job. There are some
good.
people who hate their jobs though, and I've been there and it really sucks. And I would definitely recommend trying to get out of that because it's just life draining.
There you go.
Yeah. Now the whole charcuterie board thing. Listen, I love my meat. Pause.
First the seagulls, now the meat.
Listen, cheese and meat on a wooden cutting board.
You about that?
I'm about that. I like that.
Really?
I love my meat and cheese.
You a fancy little bitch. My turtleneck.
I didn't say I was fancy, but listen,
glasses.
Meat, cheese, olives. I'm cool with that.
You ratatouille that bitch.
I do. I don't know about ratatouille.
You know what? No, ratatouille I'm talking about. You know that scene in Ratatouille where like he bites the cheese,
and then he sees all the colors.
Right. Bites the strawberry. And then,
then you combine the flavors. It's like an orchestra. Yeah. Yo, Grace always goes off on me because she always bitches about me making my man charcuterie board. And what my man
What is your man charcuterie board?
Listen, y'all, don't judge me.
McChickens.
Don't judge me, okay? So I like to get a steak. I make a steak, chop it up, fry eggs, and I throw in an avocado too.
Steak and eggs with avi?
And I put it on a cutting board and I just eat it off the cutting board.
And that's your man charcuterie board.
She calls it a man charcuterie board. I call it dinner. Like, or lunch. Sometimes breakfast. Like, I'm just eating. I don't see anything wrong with eating food off of a cutting board. If anything, I'm just saving a plate.
Well, also, didn't you just put raw meat on that cutting board?
No, well, you gotta wash the cutting board.
Listen, you go.
You put the meat on the cutting board. You pat the meat dry. You season the meat. While the meat is cooking, you wash the cutting board. You dry the cutting board and you just put it back. Or if you want to wash dishes, use another cutting board.
You're a little bougie Salt Bay bitch.
Bro,
on the cutting board talking about some.
Bro, it's just convenient. It's convenient.
It really is.
It is, bro. And if you have a problem, bro, I almost dropped the craziest F-bomb.
What?
Oh, bro, something like my soul was like, no. We're gonna have to cut it there, bro.
What did you say? What were you gonna do?
But it was about to be so strong.
You're tired.
I think I'm just tired, bro.
If you don't like it, fuck you.
Bro, I was legit about to be like, listen, and if you don't like me eating food off a cutting board, fuck you. It's not that serious, bro. It's like, why are you getting so defensive? Like, all right, eat your.
Bro, it's just.
Hi Jasper, I'm sorry.
Hi, baby.
I feel bad.
Bro, it's just you and me. Who the fuck are you talking to?
Like, yo, enjoy your food, dog. I'm not trying
If you don't like it, fuck you.
not trying to get hurt. All right, trying to make it home tonight safely.
You know where you should put that same energy? And we're gonna reel it. We're gonna reel it way back.
Okay, all right, I'm ready.
Fucking cyclist.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Let's ring it back.
Listen, bikers still piss me off. All right, because here's the thing.
Take it back to the second, third episode.
Here's
bro.
the thing. Like, if you're driving, and I hate to repeat myself, it sounds like a broken record here, but if I'm driving and you're in my way, I can't do anything. I can't move around you because you're literally in my fucking way.
And you got cars coming this way.
You're going 3 miles an hour. We're
Holy
trying to
shit.
get to where we need to get to. You can't even hear me because you got your thingies in. I don't know if you're covering your ears. You got your biker goggles on, and you're just like.
That's how they do
Like
it.
you're not even actually like going at it. You're just like.
Sure, I know exactly what you're talking.
Like take it and like they're in like
Take a stride,
yeah,
boy.
and like they're in their special bikes where they they
lean way forward, bro.
And I'm just in my car like, bro, I want to run you over, but I don't have enough money to. I don't have fucking money yet. I can't run you over and be like, oops, sorry, here's a couple million. I can't do that yet, but piss me off.
Oh, dude, we used to talk about like just recently. The reason why it reminded me is because just a couple of days ago, out of nowhere, these two bikers pop out from a street, start going the main road, and it's like stopping traffic. Like we're over here thinking that everyone's, oh yeah, it's just busy time. Everyone's just trying to cross over to get to the exit or the entrance or whatever. Next, I keep looking. I'm like, fucking cars are going around. And I'm like, what's going on? So I take the same route. I go left. I go straight. Bitch, 2 cyclists.
Just
Stopping that entire line of traffic. going from South Rosemont down to the McDonald's in Virginia Beach Boulevard. Like, who does that? Like, just for you to, like, compensate. Like, oh, yeah, can we see the street? We're going to use the road. City of Norfolk. City of Virginia Beach.
I don't know.
Let's get some bike lanes out here for these fucks, dude.
Something needs to be done. We need bike lanes.
To this day. To this day.
To this day. Bro,
Jeez.
bikers. Have you ever seen a bicycle group?
Yeah, dude, they're the most annoying thing.
There's like a bicycle club in Richmond, and sometimes they'll just literally like, they'll just all. Have you ever watched The Matrix?
Yeah.
You know the Sentinels? Where they're just like a bunch of
them, bro.
Just a bunch of bikers. And then like there's always that one like, I don't know if he's like protecting them. It's the biker that'll like drive, but then he'll stop at like an intersection and he'll just stand there like he's a fucking alpha male, like, you know, making sure
Oh,
that
wait,
no
wait,
one's
bro.
coming by.
He's holding his bike.
No, he's
Does he just no, I know exactly what you're talking about. I just forget what the action is.
Oh, I don't know what the action is, but you're just there while all the bikes are going. You're just like, he's like the chaperone, and then when the last bike goes,
He goes.
like,
He comes off going.
bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I remember this one time, it was like a lot of people, and we were sitting there for like 2 minutes, and 2 minutes doesn't sound like a lot of time, but when you're in a car and you're going 40 miles per hour, and then you gotta sit for 2 minutes, not because there is a red light, but because bikers are just taking up the road,
Right.
it makes me angry. I could go about this for a long time, but I'm gonna stop.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna crossing the street. I'm trying to figure out if there's like a picture of anyone. No, not bakers, bikers.
You're looking at
Not
bakers.
fucking bakers, bro.
Oh man, I want to tell this story about something, but I know that we're already 48 minutes in.
Damn,
which
we're
is really
48?
yeah, which is crazy that we're already almost an hour into this episode.
And damn,
I
bro.
feel like we haven't talked about shit.
No, I feel like we've talked about a lot because we just got down to like, you're just like, what do you think people act like they like that they don't actually like? And then we go into like stuff that's overrated.
And then we talk about bikers.
Bro, and it's just like shit that we don't like. Like, just be honest, bro. Sometimes there's just things where we're just like, you know what? You know what I think is overrated? And sorry to put it out there, fucking mimosas, bro.
Mimosas are very overrated.
For what, bro? Just drink the damn champagne,
bro. You know what? Yeah, don't put my orange juice with my mimosa. Give me my orange juice and then give me my mimosa. I mean, not my mimosa, my champagne.
Everyone's like, oh my gosh, mimosas. Like, nobody gives a shit about your damn mimosas, bro.
Listen, oh my gosh, they have bottomless mimosa. Do they have bottomless champagne?
Do they have bottomless water?
Cause no, hear me out. Cause if they have bottomless mimosa, just give me a fucking bottle of champagne and let me be on my fucking way. Just give me my fucking bottle. If it's really bottomless, give me my bottle of champagne.
And then when I'm done with that one, give me another one. Is it bottomless or what?
When I'm done with that, I'm gonna come back. Give me some orange juice.
The whole jug of Simply.
Just give it to me, bro. It's bottomless, so like, why not? Right?
Why not,
bro? You know what? I feel like this is good. I feel like we're onto something.
We really are.
We just didn't talk about enough. There's so much things that are overrated.
You have to be honest with yourselves.
What else is really overrated?
Dude, we have a lot. We have a lot that we can go down on. What is it?
What do people really love that's like really not that great?
Over-designed coffee drinks, concert videos on Instagram stories.
Oh, I could talk about that too. Nobody cares about. I mean, listen. Nobody cares about the videos that you post on your Instagram with you at a concert. Now, I will say this: when I went to go see Tyler the Creator, I did post videos. Now, hear me out. The way that I use social media might be a little different from the way you use social media. I use social media like a time capsule. I like to post things so then I can look back at it because I don't have a lot of space on my phone. Because obviously today I just ran out of space on my phone. So I like to use Instagram as like, this is where all of my things are. And sometimes my social media will remind me about what happened that day on that really dark and stormy night. But yes, I do agree with that one.
Oh, the phrase, it's giving. It's giving sarcasm.
It's giving me...
Oh my gosh, did I tell you that one time where like the world was so fucked this one time where this guy made a video was like, yo, I passed and it was during the Christmas time, right? He's like, my brain is so fucked to where it's like, I read this sign and I read it as it's giving season. When in all actuality, it's just, oh, it's giving season. Like, it's the giving season. It's Thanksgiving. It's Christmas. Like,
it's giving
season. Like, it's the season.
I hate that trend.
Jesus Christ. Well, I feel like the main thing that we're trying to get to here is that, like, you like what you like, you don't like what you don't like. Just because, and this is the thing, also, for those people that have ever fallen into this trap, don't like other shit just because other people like that shit.
Oh, yeah.
If you really don't like it, don't fucking do it.
Yeah, do your own thing, man.
I have found that to be like, because my main problem growing up was like FOMO. Screw FOMO. Like, learn yourself as a person. Like, it sounds weird, but take yourself out on a date. Try some food. Watch some movies.
Right.
Do some stuff that, like, it's new experience to you, or try the stuff that you did with other people by yourself and really ask yourself the question, do I like this? Do I like who I am when I'm around you guys? You don't have to be another person. You don't have to impress anybody. The people who are actually attracted to you and the ones that are going to be there for you till the end, don't ask for much than simply just being who you are. So don't go around like, oh my gosh, they like this, so I got to start getting into the trends. Like, fuck that. Follow your trends. Like what you like. Fuck. You looking, bro?
What?
It's
what?
tight down there.
Oh, I don't know.
You see how high these shorts are?
I don't want it.
I'm like wearing underwear right now.
I see that, but like
Chubbies.
I just from my peripheral, you just yanked that shit like it was like you were Soldier Boy.
Cause I'm
cranking that.
tight.
All right, y'all. So this is gonna be the end of the Why Not podcast episode. Thank you again so much for following and listening. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I understand that this episode was kind of all over the place, and you know what? Maybe it was because I'm all over the place mentally, and so that's just where we're at right
Just
now.
welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah.
We back in this hoe.
We're back. We're always like that. We're always like, oh, we're back. Where do we go?
Where we going?
Where the fuck are we going, bro?
Bitch, we just working, bro. We just trying to be a dog.
Hey,
I'm just a girl.
We're just busy.
I'm just busy, dude. Fucking cut us some slack. Go watch our reels or something.
Oh, man. Yeah, listen, I will just say this. There are a lot of cool people that I want to have on this podcast. So hopefully you guys get to see a lot of cool guests. Check out our most recent episode. That's most likely going to be Wi-Fi Johnny. And definitely check us out on our socials, TikTok, Instagram. What else do we have? YouTube? That's not really socials, right? Instagram.
YouTube is the thing. YouTube's our main. Watch our full episodes there.
Yeah.
But then if you have like a short attention span like everybody else in this world, we have reels everywhere.
Yeah.
So just go on our Instagram, go on our TikTok, go on our YouTube. YouTube has reels, YouTube shorts, whatever the fuck. Watch us on those platforms. Give us a like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to just comment. If you have anything you want to say about the show, genuinely be involved. We want you to be involved.
Yo, why are you guys not talking? You're gonna make me angry, dog. Why are you not subscribing?
You know what doesn't make sense to me that I don't like? I hate how there's a video that can be like when the views don't match the likes.
Like, why do we have 2,000 views with only 3 likes? What are you doing? Huh?
What is this world coming to?
Ain't no way that 2,000 of you guys watched this and 2 of you guys were like, oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Fuck you, bro. I'm quitting this shit.
I stopped it.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What do you do?
I accidentally stopped it.
Okay, we're back. Anyways, love you guys.
We love every single one of you guys.
Oh, we're gonna year out. So just make sure you guys check out our accounts. Right? Check out our content.
Yes,
like,
sir.
comment, subscribe. Love you guys.
Let's do a tired year.
Let's do a tired.
You
year.
worked really hard today.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Why did you only take 1 bite from that McChicken? I've been staring at this McChicken in front of me. It's a shame that there's only 1 bite.
Bro, I have eaten so many McChickens, bro. Ever since that video.
Hey, shit's good, right?
It's fucking amazing.
All right. Good night, y'all.